Hey everyone, welcome to Cosmic Alarm Clock. Quick episode, the first full day that Pluto moves into Aquarius. So the first real day. So we're here. And it should not shock you, or maybe it might, that I am saying goodbye to this podcast. The alarm clock has gone off. And sometimes the alarm goes off and you keep pressing the button. And eventually you got to get up. And that's how I feel about this podcast. It was not planned, but could the timing be any more clear? No. And I can cut to the chase with you guys because you're an astrology audience. You get it. Astrology can be very, very precise. This last full moon was conjunct Uranus, the astrologer and the great awakener, and the genesis behind this podcast. And it was conjunct this last full moon, exactly. And the full moon's starting to fade. And it's like, yeah, it's time to get the fuck up. It's time for you to get the fuck up. It's time for society to get the fuck up. This podcast was a wake-up call for the collective. Cosmic Alarm Clock. And now my new podcast, which I am revealing to you guys, is Awakening Your Inner Magic. It's a shift from my prior podcast that I've been soft launching over the last couple of years, which started out as the Aligned CEO. It then morphed into the Aligned Alchemist, and then it became Awaken Your Inner Magic. Why is that? Shift in direction, and the brand became Aligned Alchemist, as you will see from the YouTube handle. In line with the powerful energies that we're going through right now, in line with Mars, it's practically stopped at this point. I'm putting on an epic masterclass. It'll be the first and last time I do anything like this. And it is called Awakening Primal Energy. It's going to happen on December 7th at noon, Eastern Standard Time. $44, replay available. Those who enter by 11:25 will be entered in to have their chart read by me, like a mini reading. It's a drawing. It's a way for you to understand the game-changing patterns affecting the next 6 months and the next 20 years. It's $44, by the way, because Pluto will be in Aquarius until 2044, if you haven't picked that up. And I'm going to be doing two people for the drawing. So 2044, get it? So it is a ancient power meets future energy, a portal for deep transformation. This Mars retrograde and Pluto thing happening basically at the exact same time. I'm kind of calling Mars retrograde really, really starting now, although it's been in play since early October and will be in play until May of next year. I've talked about it a little bit. We're going to go deep. This is to understand the game-changing patterns affecting the next 6 months and 20 years, like I said, making sense of the historical collective energy shift we're about to have and will be experiencing for most of the rest of our lifetime, getting practical tools on how to step into your power during this rare alignment, how you can use this energy to clear up ancestral patterns that are holding you back, and learn how to use this portal of regeneration to your advantage. It's a 90-minute master class. We'll probably go a little bit long because you know me, I like to teach and I'm trying to do a lot. It's Pluto and Mars together. Not going to want to be missed. And I will never do anything like this again because I just don't do $44 master classes. So I'm excited for it, and I'm excited to have you guys part of it, and I'm excited to have many of you guys from Cosmic Alarm Clock on there because you know the depth of my teaching. I've come in on here for years giving free astrology masterclasses and collective insight for nothing. I never sold readings, barely, right? And that time has shifted, and that became very clear to me during eclipse season. You know, eclipse season being about Libra and exchange and what are you doing and all that, and energy exchange and all that kind of stuff. And more importantly, I'm shifting and evolving. And I recorded multiple eclipse episodes, like hours worth, because I kept doing it, never released any of them. To be frank, I've recorded a bunch of goodbye episodes as well, and it never wanted to come out. And now it's time because tomorrow the sun moves into Sag, early afternoon my time, and I've got a bunch of meetings. And I really want this to go out during this intensity of the Scorpio season. You know, we're in the Scorpio moon cycle. we're in the Scorpio moon cycle the whole time. But as you know, tomorrow when the sun enters Sag, we're going to lessen that intensity a bit, which we kind of need. Awaken Your Inner Magic, my new podcast. Check it out if it's for you. The description and the tagline should tell you everything you need to know. It will be up on my new channel, Aligned Alchemist, which is the existing channel. If you're a subscriber of my channel, you'll get it. I'm not taking anything down, and would love to see you in there. Again, 11:25 is the last day to enter. I think it's 5 p.m. Everything is in the sales page below. Quick and dirty. If it's for you, if it's not for you. I cannot emphasize enough how much this is going to affect money, life force energy, and clearing the past for 2025. You want to start 2025, which is the beginning of the game-changing shift, on the right foot, and you want to use astrology and energy to help you do it, get your ass in that class. If not, it's been real. I thank you so much for listening. I hope that some of you decide to join me over and awaken your inner magic. And for now, the Cosmic Alarm Clock has gone off. The YouTube channel, Cosmic Alarm Clock, I'm keeping that channel. I'm holding that handle. Don't know why, don't know what. And, oh yeah, this is going to go on that channel. So for those of you who don't know, my proper channel is Aligned Alchemist, and I'll make sure that's in the show notes. So you can follow me if you're interested in anything related to human design, energy management, business energetics, life force optimization, holistic health stuff. That's all going to be a focus in 2025. There will not be astrology on that channel. If I do that, it's going to be like archetypes, like business archetypes, but there will not be any transit reports, any of that. Thank you so much. And happy Pluto entering Aquarius. If this is where we cross in two different directions, I appreciate anyone who's listened to my episodes. This podcast started on the Pisces full moon in early 2022, right after I started channeling Kali. And, this was birthed at that time. And it's going to close out before we lose the last bit of this light of this Taurus full moon. It feels right. And it feels like starting to build something that's sustainable and practical and long-term and evergreen. And that's my focus now. I'm not sure if I'm going to do astrology one-off work or not. I'm figuring that out, not for a while. And it won't be a big front-facing part of my brand. So if you go to the front door of my brand, you probably won't know that. But those of you who know, and you know where to find me. So link below. Be well.